Thanks for tuning in. Party, party, party. We're going to try to show you the best way we can think of to apply a larger size decal like this. First thing you're going to do is you're going to cut the decal down to size to fit pretty much the area you're trying to put it on. Next thing you're going to do is you're going to measure from one end to the other, find out the distance halfway, and then line it up. Luckily, our box here has a dead center mark, so as long as our mark here matches that line, we know we're dead center. Take a step back, make sure it looks good. Now that you got it where you want it, you're going to take a long piece of painter's tape preferably and just hinge it down the middle. Right there. Get it on there nice and tight and secure. Now that you're here, you're going to fold this side over and you're going to peel. Don't peel before you get to this point. These corners often come peeling up, and whether you get your decals from us or from anyone else, that's not the decal maker's fault. It just happens. The clear, more high tack doesn't peel, but in our opinion, it's harder to apply, but that's what people like. So that's what we give them on these style decals. Now that you're here, you're gonna cut this part off. Just like that. This is the part that gets kind of sketchy. So you're gonna grab this, you're gonna hold it tight up. Don't let it touch anything. Hold it tight. Take your squeegee. I've seen people use different techniques. I'm gonna show you what we do and how it works for us. So I'll just try to get a nice, good initial flat lay down. There we go. Once you start, I just like to get a nice, soft, straight, flat application before I do anything up and down or side to side. This is still pretty loose, so I like to get the air out like that. Start from the center and work your way out from all angles. 45 on this side works good. 45 up that way works good. And for now, you're good. Let's do the other side. Now you just simply take the tape off because this side is keeping it down now. So be careful. We did just repaint this front panel a bit because we're changing decals up. If you know, you know. Okay, and that's gonna be good for now. Now you're gonna roll this side over and do the same thing you did with the other side. Might wanna hold it a little bit. And we're actually pretty lucky because we're able to get this flat on its back. And if you're doing a party box, you'll be able to do the same thing. But if you're doing this like on a vehicle, it's a little different. Gravity doesn't necessarily work with you. So again, just a nice, keep this tension up tight and even towards you this way to an extent. And then once it starts falling and going smooth, I like to keep it upright, more of a slightly less than 90. See right there, that's fine. Work it out. Just a nice, soft pressure, even. Try not to let any air trap in there. And again, it's not on there yet. Middle, down, and even out. Middle, down, middle, down. Same thing, just same thing. And then this one. And as you can see, this masking tape style application tape applies phenomenal and comes off easier than that clear, which we love. People love it. People use it. It's the most being used, and that's why we go with it too, but we prefer this. And again, everyone seems to have their own technique. I like to grab the corner, 45, and I like to actually roll it. Some people like to pull it, but I'll apply pressure down as I'm separating the application tape from the decal. And it might not do anything, but for me, I feel like it helps the vinyl stay down. Ta-da!